Welcome everyone. I hope you guys are doing well today. The music for the main menu of this game is a goddamn banger. I have just been jamming out. I'm super excited for this one. Today I will be playing Redline String of Fate. This is a brand new Otome. This is currently in the demo, so we will be playing the demo today. There is a Kickstarter happening right now. My head is kind of in the way, but the campaign is happening, I believe, until the end of the month, August 31st. As I've seen so far on the Kickstarter page, the first goal to fully fund the game has been met, so they do have a bunch of stretch goals. One of the main ones is full voice acting for this game. So yes, this game does have partial voice acting. I'm not sure how much is in the demo currently, but we'll definitely go ahead and see. I've heard the voice acting is honestly really good. They have some really nice voices and voice actors in the game, so I'm very excited to see that. Oh yeah, I saw the art for this one, and I do love the whole Red String of Fate type of trope that people use in stories. I will eat that up like crazy. My favorite thing ever, so I'm super excited to play this. So, Redline. Give me a sec, I have all my info as always. Redline is a sci-fi Otome game where your choices shape love and the future of society. This game is by Moteru Games. As always, I have left links in my description to the itch.io page, Twitter, Steam. If you are on Steam, don't forget to wishlist the game and definitely enjoy it yourself. Anything else? Yes, so this game does take place near future coastal city in southern Japan, where gifted individuals can perceive, interpret, and influence human emotions. Abilities now at the center of scientific research and corporate ambition. You play as a university student with the rare ability to perceive emotional connections as red threads. As you become entangled in secretive research program and drawn toward 5 distinct love interests, your choices will shape not only relationships, but the fate of society itself. I'm always a sucker also of kind of like sci-fi settings and kind of like modern mixed together. The whole everyone having different abilities and going to university kind of reminds me of the series 2 Hours Majesty No Index. I was super into it when I was younger. Accelerator will forever be best boy, where everyone has their different powers and different like levels. I love the world building of it. I have not kept up to date with it in forever. I might have to do that in the future. But I'm very curious to see what abilities the other love interests will have, if they have any at all. And I'm curious how ours work. Like, is it something we can just call upon anytime? Does it just happen out of nowhere? I'm like, oh, so that's what this person is feeling like. I think that's it for introductions. Oh, hello Nimby! Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Yeah, so that should be it. Like I said earlier, don't forget to check out the Kickstarter. If you can, definitely financially help out. If not, honestly, talking about it and just boosting it, share, retweet, whatever, definitely helps them out too, and just spread the word. So we're just gonna go ahead and get started. Yeah, so demo, definitely lots of world building. I'm very excited to see how the whole scientific thing works out here. It is said, an invisible thread runs between those destined to meet, reminiscing on the bond of human experiences and the promise of happiness, trust, and unspoken love. For most, it remains simply a story, yet within the flow of everyday life for her, these strings of fate are ever present. To everyone else, it may be nothing more than a simple wish that every encounter has meaning, then nothing is left to chance. Oh, did I click? Oh, there we go. Ooh. Red Haven, southern coast of Japan. Is that the university? This art is so good. Humanity has always pursued control. I think it's here I gotta click. Over the forces of nature that once threatened its survival. Over the machines it's built, striving to create intelligence greater than its own, yet bound to its command. And finally, over the very desires of itself. Writing the year 2042 means tracing that pursuit into human biology. What once seemed exceptional has evolved into a well-defined field of research. Okay, so we have a year 2042? Ooh, okay. All right, so we are a bit in the future. An increasing number of individuals displayed altered pathways of perception, processing emotions in ways that differ from the ordinary. While the underlying cause isn't agreed upon, corporations, governments, and society have already moved one step further, striving to apply these traits across the bench, with proposals reaching as far as resolving large-scale conflicts. Research has found its epicenter in Red Haven, a city on Japan's southern coast, long established as a hub for technological innovation, surrounded by lush greenery and coastal air. A place considered as livable as it is advanced. Okay, obviously with people gaining these powers more and more as the years go by, 100% the government is just gonna be like, yeah, I want to abandon that just a little bit and see what we can use that for. Now, is this our bedroom? It's very cute. I love kitty stuff. We always love kitties and lots of books. Okay, pretty decent size. A cool breeze slips in through the cracked window, brushing against my arm. I groan, tugging the blanket higher until only my nose sticks out. Great. Fell asleep with the window open again. No wonder it feels like Antarctica in here. Still half asleep, I shuffle over to the window, push it shut, and crawl right back into bed. That sounds like me. But finally, a quiet weekend. I stretch out one arm from my blanket cocoon, patting blindly across the nightstand for my phone. Catching the charging cable instead, I crawl along it with my fingers until I manage to grab my target. My phone? Hey, okay. Oh, we want coffee instead of sleep. It's always funny every time they mention like drinks and stuff like that, it's always coffee, but I'm not a coffee drinker. I just find it so funny to see. Maybe one day someone would have like tea or hot chocolate instead. Morning, Miss University Girl. All right, Yuki, I think if I remember correctly, that should be our friend. A few weeks in and you're already ghosting me? Tragic. Ooh, okay. I wasn't ghosting. I literally just woke up, girl. Must be nice. Student life. All naps and excuses. Now, chop chop, let's go. Girl, if you let me sleep a bit longer. One more minute and I'll ascend, at least spiritually. Ascend faster, Buddha. We have coffee to drink. Anyway, at Mirrodin in 20? Can you give me extra time to just lay in my bed and be lazy? It takes a while for me to fully wake up. Make it 30. Still need to get ready. Fine, but that's your absolute limit. See you there. Alright, I'm glad we have a bestie here, someone we can kind of joke around with. I let my phone drop onto the bed beside me and stare at the ceiling for a few seconds. With a sigh, I kick the covers off and drag myself toward the bathroom. Cold water and harsh light snap me into motion as I rush through my usual routine. Presentable enough. I grab my bag, slip my phone inside, and head downstairs. The faint smell of Mira's usual omelet breakfast drifting in from the kitchen. Heading out, meeting Yuki at the cafe. Shoes on, jacket grabbed, I push open the front door and step into the crisp morning air. Ooh, our neighborhood looks nice. Look at that. I rub my hands together and breathe into them, a small cloud of steam blooming in the cold air. It's been a while since we've actually met up. Back in middle and high school, Yuki and I used to see each other almost every day. Now it's texts, calls, and the occasional caffeine reunion. Okay. So Yuki is someone we've known for a long time. I do like that. And since now we barely meet up, I'm assuming university life. Are we at a different university compared to Yuki? Is Yuki, are we the same age as Yuki? Or you're older, you're younger? Right now, I'm assuming same age, probably just different universities, so it's harder to meet up. The cafe sign comes into view, just as the smells of beans hits the air. Yep, this is definitely the smell of Yuki dragging me out of bed. Ooh, it's a cute cafe too. I like the atmosphere, it's nice and warm. The bell above the door chimes as I step inside. A soft wave of warmth wrapping around me. Yuki's behind the counter, mid-order with the customer. Her hair tied up in a loose bun, but somehow still perfectly in place.
All right, latte.
Hey, voices!
Foam. Got it. Coming right up.
Yuki's cute too, what the hell? Look at my bestie, oh my god, I'm kinda jealous. Yuki shoots me a suspicious side eye the second she notices me, but finishes the order. She hands the cup to the customer with an easy smile.
Here you go. Don't be a stranger.
Once they leave, she unties her apron in one dramatic motion. Are you done with your shift? I guess so.
My break.
She hangs the apron on the hook and steps out from behind the counter, already zeroing in on me.
Well. Look who decided to show up. 3 minutes late, by the way.
My bad, it's just 3 minutes, we're fine. You're dealing with a customer either way. Nice to see you too, Yuki. Oh, MC! Okay, we can see her outfit a bit. I love the, her was it color palette? Like the blonde hair and the kind of the pinkish eyes. Reminds me a bit of Yui from Diabolical Lovers. She laughs, light and bright, and nudges me toward our usual spot by the window, close enough to the counter to still catch the life of the cafe. Is the pumpkin spice back already? Ooh, is that fall then? Is it fall? Is that why it's cold in the morning?
Came in last week.
I like that, okay. Little hints about what time of year it is. Yuki lifts a hand toward the counter, catching her coworker's attention.
2 pumpkin spice, please.
Her coworker nods and gets to work. Yuki turns back to me, leaning in and setting her elbows on the table.
A whole month without seeing you feels like forever.
Okay, so it's been a month. She pouts and props her chin in her hand, like she's trying to guilt trip me on purpose. I know. The start of uni's been a lot busier than I thought.
Busy how? New friend group already? Secret party life every weekend?
I wish. Just then, her coworker returns and sets 2 pumpkin spice lattes down in front of us. The warm scent of cinnamon and coffee curls up into the air. But I did make a new acquaintance. Ooh, who? Or, well, maybe more of an old one.
An old one? All right, start from the beginning. I'm all yours for the whole break.
I wrap my hands around the warm cup, letting the steam brush against my face as I search for the right place to start. In the end, it's easy. Everything began on my very first day at uni. Flashback? Ooh, okay. Is this one of the love interests we're going to see then? Ooh, there's dates. Okay. I should have looked at that. October 6th. So that's the first day of uni. We gotta remember dates. Everything's important here. The sun falls in soft stripes through the large windows of the auditorium. Murmurs drift along the wall, broken now and then by the occasional thud of folding chairs. Redhaven University, one of the leading institutions for human innovation and cognitive research. Prestige here comes with ambition and relentless expectations. To some, it's a goal. To others, a stepping stone. The university's most renowned bachelor's program is the interdisciplinary field of applied neuroscience. Combining advanced science with the study of emerging emotional perception, it pushes research beyond observable behavior into the deeper workings of what we feel. Hey, do you know who's giving the opening talk today? I heard someone from Synevis? Synevis. I think like synthetic, like Synevis is here. Seriously? On the first day? That's a big deal. They say the first day at university feels like the new beginning. For me, it feels more like a stroke of luck shaped by invisible hands. I wouldn't be here without that scholarship. Miro could never have afforded Red Haven, and neither could I. But then that letter came. No name, no explanation. Just a promise that my tuition was taken care of. Oh, so we have an anonymous benefactor who's paying for all of our tuition. Can we not see who's paying for that? Like if you go like their financial aid like portal online or anything? Thanks, mysterious patron of higher education. Now I'm here, surrounded by people who all look like they were already where they were headed. And me? I glanced across the steep rows of seating. Some students are already deep in conversation. Others are fidgeting with notebooks or scrolling through glowing phone screens. Though many wear the same nervous look, while a few seem lit up with excitement. Ooh, hold on. We save. We always save at every single choice, no matter what, because I do not trust myself. And do I just click back? There we go. Okay. I'm curious to see what comes. I'd rather keep to myself for now. I still feel a bit out of place. I'm definitely one who will kind of keep to myself, but I'll curiously look around and try and listen into other conversations. But let's be a bit curious here and see what that leads us. The thought hardly settles before a familiar voice cuts through the chatter around me.
Wait a sec. Is that?
Someone we know? Oh, is that the person? Ooh, okay. We put in my name and last name. Can my whole last name fits? Bless. Ooh, nickname. Lottie doesn't really have a nickname. I was just... What nickname could I use for Lottie? I guess I'll just put in Lottie. That's my bad. Oh, hold on. I'm not even typing in. Ooh.
It's really you. I can't believe I ran into you here.
Oh, you're pretty. And we have freckles. I love that. I love your whole colored palette. You can see like it's a flower. I don't know what type of flower it is. Pattern here on his headphones. So he looks very bright and sunny. Soda? You're studying here too?
Applied neuroscience. Same as you, I'm guessing.
Yeah. He grinned sheepishly, rubbing the back of his neck. A gesture I haven't seen in years. It's been what, 8 years?
9, actually. Not that I was counting.
I think you were, but that's fine. He glances aside, running a hand through his honey blonde curls, still carrying that same effortless disarray I remember from years ago. He looks almost the same, maybe a little taller. Last time we talked, you were all about building gadgets to help people. Some rescue drone thing, a crowd safety app. You really did want to be a hero, huh? Soda shifts his weight, a faint smile tugging at his lips, almost embarrassed.
Well, you once said I was your hero.
Oh, don't do this to me.
I'd try to live up to that.
Not the first guy already stealing my heart. Don't.
And hey, it's not too late to change the world. Bit of theory can't hurt. Even if it's just to be your hero again.
Oh my god, stop it. No, I am not gonna get enamored yet, not until I see every single guy. As he turns, there's a spark in his eyes. The kind that promises he means every word before the familiar smile breaks across his face, like no time has passed at all.
But seriously, I'm really glad to see you.
A breeze drifts in through the open doors of the auditorium, stirring the air between the aisles. Dust motes swirl in the sunlight like slow sparks, catching the golden tones of early fall. You've hardly changed at all, Soda. Still wearing your heart out where everyone can see it.
You gotta stop calling me out like that.
It's cute though, I like that. Just don't get hurt. Footsteps echo off the floor. as more students hurry in, conversations fading as they scan the room for seats. Soda's gaze shifts to two empty spots across the hall, where he gestures toward them.
Oh, looks like the session's about to start. You want to sit with me?
Sure, there's nothing wrong with that. Oh yeah, we're definitely going to sit with him. We save there. I can hardly say no, not can now. Of course I'm sitting with a person. Wait, I want to kind of glaze him up a bit. Of course I'm sitting with my personal hero from back then.
Phew, from back then, huh? Let's see if I can still live up to that.
You're too cute. Stop it. I'm not gonna make it. Oh my gosh. As the lights dim, a hush ripples across the hall. Spotlights sweep across the stage, revealing the university banner against dark Alcantara backdrops. A man in his mid-40s steps into view, polished shoes clicking softly on the wooden floor as he approaches the podium. Welcome to Red Haven University, a place where scholarship, the pursuit of truth, and innovation stand at the very foundation of our education. Since you're here, it means you stand among the best, and with that comes responsibility for what you learn, and for what you choose to do with it. The speaker's voice comes across with practiced ease, warm, grounded, and carrying just a hint of pride. Our subject area, applied neuroscience, touches aspects most can barely begin to grasp. Attachment and perception, patterns woven between people like threads. My gaze drops to my hand. A faint shimmer flickers for a moment. A red thread, barely visible, drawn toward the seat next to mine. Next to Soda? Some of you possess unique neural traits, what we call link types, that allow for extraordinary forms of emotional perception. In this field, such traits can be invaluable. But let me be clear, talent alone does not define success here. Dedication and curiosity will take you just as far. Link type. Hearing that word, my eyes flip to Soda. For a split second, he meets my gaze, brows lifting in brief acknowledgement, before we both look back to the stage. I'm especially pleased to welcome not just students, but also partners. For many of you, this program will go beyond theory, and that's thanks above all to the SSStaries Research Institute. I don't know if I'm saying that properly. The audience shifts. A stir of curiosity and recognition fills the air. Allow me to introduce Mr. Takuma Shinonome, physician and senior research and analysis at SSStaries, a recent graduate of our university, and co-developer of several study programs that will soon partially take place here on campus. Is he another love interest? Washed in the cold glow of the stage lights, the announced figure steps into view, his white hair catching the light like spun glass. Takuma Shinonome? The guy from those articles about limbic data grids. Each step is taken with a reserved precision, his gaze lowered, letting the room exist only at the edge of his sight. He looks way younger than I expected. If he's a recent grad, that's like what? 22, 23 years old, and he's already in such a high position? As he arrives at the podium, his gaze lifts almost absently, eyes blue as ice catching the sun, yet softened, as if the world reached him only through a blur of water. Let's hear your voice. You're definitely a love interest. For a second, it's all I see. The world around me fading behind a silent thread stretching from my fingertips to him. Connection with him. So there is the whole red string of fate going on, but it's going to multiple people like I assumed. Okay, so we have it to Soda and now to Takuma. Almost like the one to Soda, but kind of. So what's different? I guess MC can feel what's different between the string that goes to Soda and the one that goes to Takuma.
Thank you for the invitation.
Oh, I like your voice. It's nice and calming. Okay. His voice draws me back from the thread I've been staring at.
The cooperation between Cinevis and Redhaven University opens
Oh my
doors for
God.
both sides.
Oh my God. Okay. His voice is very familiar.
Opportunities for research and for those who take part.
For a moment, his tone holds steady, almost rehearsed. Then the rhythm breaks, his phrasing falling just out of place.
More on that soon. I look forward to working with you.
With a brief mechanical bow, he steps back into the shadows. No glance at the audience, slipping away like a deer, avoiding the projector's beam. Bro, was that it? Was that his whole introduction? Let me hear your voice again. Thank you, Mr. Shironove. As always, concise and to the point. Looking around, I catch students whisper to one another and trade quick glances. Others stare at him as though they just seen a shooting star. With that, I officially welcome you to your first semester. The stage screen glows softly as a QR code fades into view. Please scan this to log into the campus network. There, you'll find your schedules, along with other course information. And remember, if you have any questions, your department assistants or Roko, the campus AI assistant, are always there to help. I wish you an inspiring beginning at Redhaven University. Well, that was nice. We got a bit info about our university. We're in a very special course compared to other students, and that makes me curious what the other courses are. But yeah, this institute is very well known. It's kind of hard to get in, expensive as hell, so we're thankful to our benefactor. Not sure if we're ever going to figure out who that person is in the story, whether it's a love interest or maybe an NPC who's out there just helping us out. If someone paid for us, they definitely have to know about our ability. The head has talked about the different abilities and how people in the course have it themselves. So I'm 100% betting on when we made the application to join the university and go on this course, we talked about our own ability. Like, there's no way we just kept that to ourselves, right? That's something very important to this course. So definitely someone knows about it in the course. Not sure how much it's going to play into it or how we're going to use it more in the story or in our coursework. But yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. Let me just get my water break. I'm glad we do have someone in our course with soda. So we got a bestie here. We know a bit more about Takuma now. Hopefully we're going to learn more about him as the classes keep on going. But yeah, it's been a month since here until us meeting up with Yuki. So hopefully we're going to talk a bit more about what's been happening since in that month. As the applause fades, the room erupts in motion. Dozens of students rise at once, rushing for the exits at the back of the hall. Soda and I weave our way between them, slipping free of the crowded hall and into the open corridor. All right, so what do you gotta do now, Soda? Can we, like, get lunch, maybe?
Man. Whew. That was something. I don't know about you, but I already feel like I'm behind before we even started.
It definitely felt like a lot, but I think we got this. We just gotta take it one step at a time, keep working hard. Behind, you've got your own gift, don't forget.
A gift, sure. If I'm in a bad mood, everyone around syncs with me. Super practical, right?
Oh, okay, so his, is it just if he's in a bad mood or if he's happy? If it's just a bad mood, that kind of sucks, doesn't it? You make it sound like you're an all-consuming emotional drain. But hey, definitely interesting enough for research. Meanwhile, I'm the almighty spaghetti monster, except for the almighty part.
Oh, great. So I'm the drain, you're the spaghetti. I guess that makes our lives the boiling water then?
Okay, so we don't have a good outlook on our own gifts. I wonder if we just don't know much about it yet when you only see like the red strings and that's it. Wow, what a team. We should pitch it as a webtoon.
Call it the Divine Comedy of Pasta. Dante, but with carbs.
We both burst into laughter, drawing a few curious looks from students passing through the corridor. For a moment, the noise around us seems to fade into the background. So many years apart, and yet, it feels like slipping right back into how it used to be. There's so much to catch up on. Ooh, okay. Let's see if we can talk a bit longer to know more about Soda. Maybe we could talk a little longer. Yeah, at least just a little bit. It's not that late yet. Maybe we could talk a little longer. We haven't seen each other in forever. It'll be nice to talk a little longer.
Huh. Sure. Kinda hope.
Nice. I would feel bad if I just said no and walked away. I would not want to see a sad face from him.
I know, it's pretty old school. But when I dropped off my enrollment papers in person, I saw some students heading upstairs. It looked like a quiet spot.
He gestures toward a narrow staircase at the end of the hall. Is that even...
Come on, since when did you care about rules that much? Really?
It couldn't hurt, right? Before I can argue, he places his hands on my shoulders and gently steers me toward the staircase. Together, we head up the narrow steps and push through the heavy steel door. All right, oh, it's just the rooftop then, right? I've always seen, either in animes, it is forbidden to go on the rooftops or it's fine during like lunch hours. There's no in between. The sun is already low, washing the sky in orange and rose tones.
See?
Ooh, it does look pretty.
Sneaking up here. Beats the crowded hall downstairs, right?
I step up beside him, at the wire mesh railing. From up here, the campus spreads out below us, the city skyline glowing faintly on the horizon. I'll admit, it's a pretty great view. A light breeze moves between us, brushing through Soda's hair as he stands with his hands braced against the railing. Standing here with him feels unreal, like I blinked, and the years apart had never happened. So, what brings you back to Red Haven? Shouldn't you be off building the next big tech empire or something?
Yeah, that's what my parents were hoping for.
Oh, expectations maybe?
The truth is, I never really wanted to leave in the first place.
Oh.
Home, Sun-chan, nor you.
Don't do this to me, bro. Oh, I actually made it on the list.
Obviously. Somewhere between my dog and gaming console.
That means I'm important, though. Truly touching.
But yeah, my parents thought sending me to that fancy computer science school was the right move.
Oh, okay.
As if they had anything left to teach me there anyway.
Ugh, you're as full of yourself as ever. Soda lifts his hands in mock defense.
Okay, it's not like that, alright? I just mean, it felt like such a waste of time. I already knew how to code, and then there are teachers spending hours explaining what a variable is and preaching about clean code.
Oh my god, he's actually trying to defend himself.
Like, yeah, sure, make it tidy, but maybe make it work first?
Hearing him say that, I can't help but laugh. Relax, I was kidding. You don't have to justify your entire high school experience. He blinks and stares at me for a second, then laughs too.
Still, for the record, they really did waste my time.
Our laughter lingers for a moment before it fades into the breeze. The quiet that follows rests easily between us.
What about you? Back then, after everything, you've been okay since then?
After everything? I take a moment to think, then sit down by one of the vents, resting my elbows on my knees. I guess so. It took a while, but Mira took good care of me. Soda lowers himself beside me, quiet for a moment, as if waiting for me to continue talking. I still don't really know what happened back then, or how it all connects. Why my parents suddenly left like that. Oh! Okay! But I'm sure they had their reasons. It made us been there ever since, so I can't really complain. I mean those words. Dwelling on the past never helped, so I stopped trying to piece it all together. Though I like to remember how Soda was always there for me.
I keep thinking, how I only made things harder for you.
His voice comes out low, a little hoarse, as if those words have been sitting in his throat for years.
You just started to feel okay again, and then I left you.
The last traces of daylight cast uneven shadows across his face, sharpening an unfamiliar tautness in his expression. Don't feel guilty. It's not like you wanted to go yourself. I don't know what to say, so I don't. Instead, I reach for his hand, the way I used to when words weren't enough. CG? Oh, look at the smile on his face. He's so cute. His fingers twitched beneath mine. Out of the corner of my eye, I notice his gaze shift toward me.
What are you?
I meet his gaze, just as something in his expression changes. Huh?
Nothing. Just, never mind.
I used to do this all the time, remember?
Yeah, I remember. It's fine. I don't mind.
I trace small shapes across his familiar palm with my fingertip. A sun, a star, a clumsy heart. His hand is way bigger than it used to be. I keep moving my hand slowly across his for a while, accompanied only by the faint hum of the city below. Time drifts without either of us noticing. Do I have to go home now? The sky has turned deep blue when I checked my phone, and the streetlights begin to flicker on, one after another. It's getting late. We should head back before they lock the door.
Yeah, getting locked out on here probably wouldn't make the best first impression.
No, it would not. Neither of us say much as we get up at a hurried pace and head for the stairwell. The door thuds faintly as it shuts behind us, leaving the rooftop to the night. Ooh, okay. It's evening. Are we gonna meet anyone else on our walk home? Oh, just with him, okay. We make our way down and out of the building. Soda walks a little ahead, hands in his pockets, kicking a stray leaf as we pass by the bike racks.
So, you heading straight home?
I mean, yeah, unless you want to invite me to someplace.
I could walk with you if you want.
Yes, yeah. We're gonna say yes to every opportunity to hang out with the guys much more. Sure, if it's not too much trouble.
Trouble? Nah, I've walked way farther for worse reasons.
He shrugs and then starts walking. I close the small gap between us with a few quick steps. We leave the campus side by side, the cool evening air carrying a faint trace of the sea salt from the coast.
So, you still living in the same place as before?
Yeah, not much has changed, honestly. Still at Mira's place. Mira has lived in Red Haven her whole life, one of those narrow two-story homes tucked behind the university district. After my parents left, she took me in and somehow, it's still just the two of us, the same as always.
I guess she's still looking out for you as always, huh? I didn't get the chance to ask earlier, though.
Hmm?
How'd you even end up here? I mean, Red Haven's not exactly cheap.
Oh, I have a lovely benefactor.
No, don't tell me you have a job.
Huh, funny. No, I've got a scholarship, actually.
Wait, seriously? I should start treating you like some academic genius then.
I am a genius. Please don't. It's definitely not because of my grades. Honestly, I have no clue who gave it to me or why. Huh. Oh, does it say it's a scholarship in the school system? Because that's even weirder if we don't know why we received it or anything like that. At first, I thought it was a scam, but Mira called Red Haven to check, and they confirmed it was legit.
Huh.
Yeah,
Well,
free is free.
Uni is free uni. Still, anonymous and all. That's kind of weird. But it couldn't be.
No. Absolutely not. Mira would have told me. She's honest to a fault. Who? Our parents?
You're right. I'm sorry.
Or someone else? It's fine. You're not the first to think of it. Even if it was them, it wouldn't matter. The tuition's paid anyway, so I might as well use it. Yeah, I'm not gonna tell the person to take the money back. I'm just gonna accept it.
Huh. I guess that's one way to look at it.
He glances at me and grins, then runs a hand through my hair in a quick, careless ruffle, while stepping ahead to the roadside of the walkway, his gaze locking on one of the small front gardens ahead. Hey!
Look! The cosmos are already blooming.
A car passes by, the rush of air stirring the amber petals along the fence. They're beautiful. It's nice, seeing how many flowers still bloom around here this time of the year. Soda smiles faintly, watching the petals drift in the air. After a few minutes, we reach my place and stop in front of the small gate. In our front yard, a few camellia bushes wait for their turn to bloom. Thanks for walking me home.
No problem. Tell Mira I said hi, yeah?
I gotcha. Will do. See you tomorrow, Soda.
Sleep well.
Bye! It was nice meeting you again. He lingers for a second, then gives me a small wave and heads back down the street, his steps fading into the quiet. I push the gate open, the hinge creaking in its usual way, and head up the short path toward the porch light. Mira's gonna have a field day when she hears who walked me home. Alright. First day of uni, we met a nice childhood friend. Looks like he's been doing great. Oh, okay, so now we do have the month over to when we meet up with Yuki, right? Yup, there we go. Alright. I wrap up the story, somewhere between my coffee going cold in my hands, and Yuki's expression shifting from curious to downright amused. So, yeah, that was my first day at uni. No public embarrassment, no breakdowns. I call that a win.
That's debatable. I seem to recall a certain someone texting me at 7 a.m. about an existential crisis and a missing eyeliner.
Okay, we don't have to bring the past up. We can just forget that part. She's not wrong. The existential crisis was really just me tearing the room apart from my eyeliner, which, for the record, had rolled under the bed. Okay, fair. But still, it went way better than expected. I thought I had to charm my way through the conversations with people who already wrote research papers in high school. But instead, it was just Soda. Yuki eyes me over the rim of her cup, one brow lifting as she takes an unhurried sip.
Just Sota, huh?
Yes, just Sota.
The Sota who used to follow you
Stop
around like a
it.
puppy, always carrying your bags and sneaking you snacks between classes?
Oh no, there is a lot more to the relationship than I expected. He's always been like that with everyone, okay? Helping out people for no reason.
Mm-hmm. Right. Pure altruism. Oh, you know, clearly into you.
We don't have to talk about that. Yuki, he's like family. That'd be weird.
Weird's never stopped anyone. Anyway, childhood friend energy aside, he's cute. If you don't want him, send him my way.
No, wait, I didn't say I didn't want him, though. I'll keep him to myself. Over my dead body. Yuki snickers into her drink, clearly satisfied with my reaction.
So, Mr. Sunshine is back. But what about that guy you mentioned the other day? The one from your seminar?
Takuma? Oh, someone else? Ray? You probably like him. Super laid back. Sometimes annoyingly so. Athletic too. At the time, I didn't think much of it. Still, something about him was hard to ignore. Third love interest, please, please, please. Flashback, flashback. Let's go. Ooh, okay. That's about 2 weeks after the first day of class. Despite Soda and I picking different tracks, we agreed on taking the seminar together. Naturally, one of his course intros got slapped right on top of it, which leaves me here alone, bravely serving as our first week scout. SR 108. I scrolled through my schedule again, just to double check the room number. It should be right. Hi! Oh, I love your hair color. Don't do that to me. 3 girls have gathered near the door, hovering around one guy with the kind of interest people use reserve for free goodies. Oh, of course, of course. Is he a bit of a flirt? They're laughing at something he says, a bit too eagerly for my taste. Then one of them brushes his arm with her hand as they drift away. He definitely sort of gives me the vibes of Ren from Utsapru. It's been a while since I've seen it, but like first episode when you meet every individual guy and Ren just has all the fangirls surrounding this man. How pathetic. Now that the little crowd has dispersed, I'm about to head straight inside. If it weren't for the nagging feeling that I'm missing something right in front of me. Giving the guy by the door a second look, there's nothing, not even the faintest shimmer, though I can't shake the sense there should be. I narrow my eyes and focus, and for the slightest moment, I swear, a fragmented wisp of a thread flickers into view. I blink. And it's gone. Huh, okay. Interesting. With Sota and Takuma, the thread was easy for us to see. But with him, I'm assuming he's Ray, question mark? It's like faintly there, and I'm not sure why yet. Okay.
Huh? Do I have something on my face?
No, my bad. I'm so sorry for staring. My bad, buddy. I didn't mean to stare. I just got distracted. I thought I saw something. Never mind. Don't mind me.
Weird, huh? Should I be worried?
No, it was nothing, really. Probably just my eyes playing tricks on me.
Happens. The first week's always a sensory overload.
He pulls the door open and gestures me through, a little smirk tugging at his mouth. That might have sounded weird. Thanks. Alright, he's not too bad so far. He does seem very laid back. I step inside before he can add anything else, then stall, confronted with the agony of choosing a seat. When you guys go to class, where do you sit? I feel like I'm more of like a middle person. That's the better ground. Like if I'm in the front row, I don't want the professor to look at me. But if I'm in the back row, it feels like I'm being asked to be called out. You get it? Like, yeah, I think a middle row is a pretty good seat. Too far up front feels exposed. Too far back feels like hiding. You get it, MC.
Not heading straight for the back row, huh?
Nah.
Bold choice for a first-timer.
He tilts his head slightly, watching me decide. I figured I'd pick a normal seat, Neutral ground. Nothing strategic about it.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
I start toward one of the middle rows anyway, pretending not to hear the grin and his voice.
Oh, whoa, hey. Listen.
Can I help you? He slides into the row, just ahead of me, glancing back over his shoulder.
You've got the look of someone who actually plans to pay attention. So, if you're serious about passing this seminar, sitting near me isn't a bad start.
What do you mean? Confident, aren't you? We'll see about that. After a brief hesitation, the seat beside him ends up winning out. We actually sat beside him? Okay. Okay, buddy. Are you that smart? You have that much confidence in yourself? Huh. I drop my bag beside the chair and glance around the room while my new acquaintance scrolls through his phone. Some video playing at a nose. You don't even have headphones? Or at least put it down? Bro. Deep breath. This will work out somehow. I'm just about to comment when the door swings open and the supposed tutor walks in. A man in his early 30s, plain shirt, sleeves rolled up to the elbow, tablet under one arm, and a cup in the other. His expression says he's done this 100 times before. All right, let's get this over with. Welcome to Perceptual Analysis and Interpretation. I'm Isu Akitsu. You can call me Mr. Akitsu, or if you're lazy, just Isu. Either works, so it does not matter, but I feel like I'm gonna definitely say Mr. Akitsu. It feels more, what's the word? Polite, it's more polite. He sets the tablet down on the desk, taps through a few pages, then looks up again. I assume everyone managed to register through the portal. If not, tough luck, the seminar is full. Let's do a quick attendance check, in case someone still can't read room numbers properly. Oh yeah, bro has definitely dealt with this so many times, and he's already done. A few names will be missing. It seems the systems modeling crowd got double booked again. Apparently, some things never change, no matter how advanced tech gets. A few laughs ripple through the room, though most just sound tired enough to relate. All right. He goes through the lists one by one, each name followed by a murmur somewhere in the room. Rei Minazuki.
Present!
Damn, dude, loud as hell in my ear. Round 3? I see, back for round 3 then. Let's aim to make it past week. Bro, didn't even make it past week 6 of this course? Does he just drop out? Oh my god. Is that why he said sit next to him? He's seen a majority of this course compared to all the other students. Oh my god. Oh my god. Are you okay, bro? 3rd time taking this class and you don't even make it towards the end of the semester?
No promises.
Yeah, I know your ass is embarrassed. You better be embarrassed. What is wrong with you? Are you okay? Round 3? What exactly did I just got myself into? I glance at him, and he merely shrugs, completely unbothered, as the 2 failed attempts were nothing more than a mild inconvenience. Wait, if it's round 3, then he's not a first year here. He's at least a 2nd year. So him trying to take this class 1st semester and then 2nd semester and just failing like crazy. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. Do you get to tutoring sessions? They have tutoring sessions here, right?
Don't worry. I'm actually planning to pass this time. 3rd time's the charm.
I don't believe you. What do you mean 3rd time's a charm? Oh no. Oh my god. Who am I sitting next to? Right. Okay, yeah, I believe in you. Oh, wasted money, bro. You better be on a damn scholarship or rich as hell, because that is wasted money. Before I can come up with anything smarter, my name is being called. Lottie Starshot? Here. Ray's gaze flicks sideways, a faint smirk playing on his lip, like he just confirmed something he'd already guessed. Do you already know my name? Good. Now, For those new here, this seminar is graded on a weekly progress checks, one final paper, and a presentation at the end of the term. Okay, it doesn't seem that bad. Since half the campus decided to sign up this semester, we'll be working in groups of 5. Oh, I'm gonna be stuck with Ray, aren't I? You'll need to register your group in the online portal by next week. Anyone who doesn't will get randomly assigned, and trust me, you don't want that. As Mr. Akitsu goes on, outlining the course requirements, Ray leans a little closer, lowering his voice. Bro, he's gonna say what I think he's gonna say.
So, what'd you score on the entrance test?
Ooh, it's something different. I guess good enough to make it here? Shouldn't I be the one asking that?
You first.
45. Out of what? His eyebrows lift a fraction. Is that out of 100?
Out of 100?
Oh my god! We're not that. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. Obviously, before you say anything, it's not that bad. I might not have the top score, but I'm not stupid. Wait, what's the average though, actually? Now that I'm thinking about it, what is the average score of the people who attend this university? Because we still got in, obviously, so is it just the score or something else, like our ability?
Didn't say you were.
What is yours? Come on. Is it better than mine?
Just means we'll have to count on the other lucky fellows to carry us through.
Oh my god. I swear I'm going to do my part in our group project. You haven't told me your score yet.
Didn't take the test.
Oh. Huh. Were you scouted? You what?
Yeah, shocking, I know. Try not to tell the dean.
Wait a minute. No, there's no way they somehow sent you an acceptance letter if you didn't take the entrance exam. There's gotta be something else about it, right? You didn't just slip into the system. That's not how entrance exams usually work.
Let's just say I had a different entry route. Perks of good timing or good connections.
Oh, connections, huh? Who could a connection possibly be? Huh, is he... There's a lot of questions here now. If it's a connection, is it just someone like, oh yeah, sure, I can just get you into the school? Or does Ray actually have good qualities about him that could benefit the school or the programs the school has? And there's like, okay, you don't have to take the exam. I'll just let you in since we obviously know you're gonna do great here. But he's not, since he's taking this class for the 3rd time. Now I'm curious about his other courses too, and what his coursework is compared to us. I can't tell if he's joking or dead serious. And honestly, I'm not sure I even want to know. Better to just move on. Well, at least we'll have some backup. My friend Soda's is in the informatics track. He'll be part of our group too.
Friend, huh? Lucky him. He can handle the thinking while we look busy then.
Oh, he's not planning to do any work. You mean while you look busy?
Now you're getting it.
He's not even hiding it. He's so shameless about it, I can't even really be that angry. He's just mocking me, right? Right? For a moment, he actually looks like he's listening to Mr. Akitsu, until his foot starts bouncing, restless in a way that makes it painfully obvious he'd rather be anywhere else. Wait, that might not be it though. I kind of have that tick too. Sometimes my leg just does that.
Man, this is already dragging.
How long have you been in this seminar so far? What, like 10, 20 minutes? I glance at him. Not sure I heard that right, but he's already stretching his arms like he's clocking out of a gym session.
Well, it was nice meeting you, partner. I'll go hit the mats for a bit. Staying put this long feels like torture.
Is he actually leaving? I mean, this is his 3rd time taking this course, so I guess the first few weeks he already knows what it's about. But leaving already, dude? Is he for real? Should I stop him? Too late. He's already on his feet, bag slung over one shoulder, entirely unfazed after ditching class 10 minutes in. Bro, 10 minutes?
You can fill me in later, right?
Sure, I guess. Bro, the audacity. And he has no shame. There is no shame in this man's face. I guess it is a blessing he made it 10 minutes in, huh? He gives my shoulder a light pat on the way out, tossing the tutor a lazy two-finger salute as he passes. And Mr. Akitsu is definitely used to this already, isn't he? Mr. Akitsu, meanwhile, only sighs, shaking his head before he looks at me with equal parts pity and apology. Oh man, right? He's gonna be part of my group. Oh no. Oh, he's not gonna do any work, is he? He's gonna be the type of person who like rolls up last minute, like, hey, so what can I do to help out? And you got like 2 days until the assignment's due. Oh my god. That is gonna be hell, isn't it? Please, don't make me see him again after class. Girl, save me from this man in my group. Please, please. Yuki barely lets me finish before she laughs outright.
Okay, I get it. In your mind, he's a total douchebag. But that actually sounds more like
Oh my god.
to me.
Girl, no. She wiggles her eyebrows in a way that makes it physically impossible not to roll my eyes. You have a very active imagination. He's just some guy who's at Redhaven because his parents are loaded or something. Zero ambition, zero effort. Just hanging around because it's convenient.
Sure. Yet, women seem to like him.
Oh, of course they do.
Working for him.
Yeah, it's definitely working. His little aloof personality definitely gets people to come towards him.
Except for you, that is.
Because he's in my group, but he's not going to do any work. I open my mouth to protest, but she's already looking way too pleased with herself. You're enjoying this, aren't you, Yuki?
All right. What does he look like?
She taps her finger against her cup, very clearly waiting for details. He's athletic, brown hair, wolf cut, green eyes. It's always the wolf cut, isn't it? She's not wrong. He looks like he walked out of an anime where he's clearly the lead. Does martial arts, apparently. Damn, yeah. Now that I'm thinking about it, he looks like the kind... He kind of looks like he walked straight out of that old Titan anime Mira made us watch. Attack on Titan.
There it is. He's so hot.
You haven't even seen him. Who? Ray or the MC? She nearly chokes on her coffee.
But wait. You're utterly annoyed by that man, yet you remember his eye color and sport? What's going on there?
Let's not think too deeply about that, please. You do realize I have to work with him in this seminar, right? It's not like I can just not notice who I'm dealing with.
Wow. Should I call HR? Or are you handling this investigation on your own?
Oh my god. Okay, listen. I might have seen him again after that. Yuki pauses, mid-step. She smells drama like a shark smells blood.
Oh, go on.
Oh no, what is our second encounter with this man? On my way home, I pass the terrace of the martial arts building. You know, the one with the Tatsumi mats facing the courtyard. He was training there. Yuki leans forward an inch. She's locked in. He calls me over. Showed me something. Nothing crazy, just a little stance. Yuki's grin grows by the second, like she's already writing a fan fiction in her head.
So, he called you over just to teach you a stance.
Oh no, yeah, he's definitely interested.
Let me guess. He had to correct you. Hands on, right?
It happened, didn't it? Yuki! She's spot on.
I'm just stating the facts you conveniently left out. But honestly, that martial arts part has to be the wildest thing you're telling me today.
If only. The week after that was even more interesting. In any case, Ray wasn't the most stressful part.
What does that mean?
I honestly don't even know where to start. Her eyes widen, hands already gripping her cup like she's bracing for impact. The lecture, I guess. Ooh, no love interest? Please, please, please. Let's go. Flashback one more time. Let's go. Ooh, okay. The 23rd. Gotcha. About a week after that lecture with Ray, the seminar with Ray. The alarm had already gone off 3 times before I finally opened my eyes. A glance at the clock makes my stomach drop. Are we late? Oh shit, it's already this late? I scrambled to get ready, throwing on the same outfit from yesterday and shoved my tablet into my bag. I'm late. No breakfast for me, Mira. Her usual take care trails after me as I rush out of the door. Breathless from running through the streets all the way to campus, I finally reached the auditorium. I hope Soda saved me a spot. Otherwise, this is going to be awkward. Oh, please, have a seat. All right, we made it to the hall. Seat, please? Something? I slip inside as quietly as I can and scan the rows until I spot him in the middle section, waving subtly with an open seat beside him. Soda, you're the best! Oh my god, I love you for that. Thank you. Squeezing past a line of students already settled in, muttering apologies under my breath, I finally reached the spot.
Your hair is a total mess.
Okay, shush, bro.
Did you sleepwalk all the way here?
Possibly. Very funny. Thanks for the seat, though. I settle in at last, letting my gaze drift toward the front of the room. Oh, hello! You're a love interest, aren't you, buddy? The man at the podium stands with effortless composure, broad shoulder, dressed in a dark 3-piece suit. His very stillness commands attention. Let me hear that voice. He has been speaking on the frontiers of research and enterprise, where emotional perception collides with business and ethics. He is Liev Kazuma, CEO of Nexacorp, which began as a small tech startup with Sid Evis support roles within only a few years to one of the country's most influential cybersecurity companies. At the same time, he serves as a junior professor at Red Haven University, his name whispered from academic halls to corporate boardrooms.
For although the act condemns the doer, the end may justify him. Niccolo Machiavelli.
Oh my god, his voice. Oh, definitely reminds me of someone.
A principle that has endured for centuries. The idea is deceptively simple. The outcome is said to cleanse the act, necessity alone redeeming what would otherwise be condemned. It is a tempting notion, one that shifts the burden from the act itself to the promise of what follows.
I'm gonna melt in my damn seat. The auditorium holds steady. Oh, hold on, it's my cat. He is sneezing. Are you okay, Price? Got some pollen in your nose? Okay, he's just staring at me. The auditorium holds steady. The faint glow of scattered tablet screens reflects across attentive faces, their users motionless, as if pinned in place by the weight of his cadence.
But what greater injustice is there than the one that parades as justice? A result cannot sanctify a path that corrodes its own foundation. When the means are poisoned, the end is already compromised.
I rub the last traces of sleep from my eyes and take him in. His demeanor, his voice, the argument pressing forward with such exact control. And a thread, deep red, steady, almost unmoving, unlike the gentle sway they usually carry. It doesn't make sense. Threads like this mean history, shared ground, something built. But I don't know this man. I'd never met him before. Ooh, okay. I was wondering. could the threads tell us different information? And it does, based on like their demeanor and how they move and stuff. So this thread, so we somehow know leave, but we don't, question mark? Or somehow we don't remember something maybe in our childhood. Okay, okay. Huh.
History offers us more than examples of progress bought at untenable cost. It shows us how quickly necessity becomes a pretext, how easily ambition dresses itself in the language of the greater good. The most dangerous lies are never spoken outright. They are told through results presented as proof that the path was justified.
A quiet lingers, as if the topic has knocked the wind out of the room.
Now, bring this closer to our field. Emotional abilities can sway perception. Research can normalize manipulation. Enterprises born in the name of innovation can scale into systems whose consequences eventually outgrow the moral comfort of any one individual. Each of these begins with a claim of benefit, each of them framed as a service to society. So, let me ask you this. Which view should guide us? Should ethics be absolute, or should they bend under the prominence of ambition?
Can we just combine the two? Oh, no, oh, no, don't ask me. Oh, no, please, oh, please, no. I am not going to give you a great answer. His eyes travel across the rows, detached yet deliberate, until they halt. On me?
The young lady with red flower in her hair.
No,
You rose from center.
Oh my god.
Would you share your perspective?
No? Oh man, don't ask me, please. Don't give me like, what, did it save? No? I think it saved. It shows empty, hold on. Okay, I don't know why I didn't. Okay, it's being a bit weird, but whatever. If we bend the rules once, where does it stop? Absolute don't always fit reality. I like that, but bending the rules, I guess it depends on what kind of rule, but then people be like, if we bent this one rule, then something slightly escalated isn't bad to bend it, right? And they keep on going further and further. So I understand that. Absolutes don't always fit reality. Yeah, we don't really know what would happen if we bend a rule to reality. It feels impossible to choose. I feel like it does feel impossible to choose. It's like a case-by-case moment, right? We can't just say we're going to continue doing this and go for it like that. It depends on what we need for that, right? Both arguments have merit. Maybe the truth is that there isn't just a single right answer. Oh, thank God.
An honest admission. Sometimes recognizing the weight of a question is more valuable than forcing an answer.
Of course, out of nowhere, he had to call on the girl who slipped in late, looking barely awake. Or did he notice something too? Nah, I'm just tripping. Probably not so awake after all.
Ends and means are never separate. To believe otherwise is the beginning of corruption. Principles that bend any convenience are not principles at all. They are excuses, masked as virtue. For you, this will not only be theory. In research, in enterprise, even in your own handling of link types, where you stand will matter. That is all for today.
Applause follows at once, formal and steady, rising to fill the hall. Is he gonna stop me after and want to speak with me? Liev Kazuma steps away from the podium, Movements efficient. Already drawing a phone from his pocket. By the time he leaves the stage, his voice is low into the receiver. Oh, okay. Wait, why did he call someone immediately? Is it about me?
If he'd called on me, I'd have been a total mess.
You? You just laugh it off.
No way! I'd still be shaking. I actually am, just at the thought of it.
The heaviness of the lecture hangs in the air, but Soda's laugh makes it feel lighter, like a window cracked open after too long inside. Alright, that wasn't too bad. We made it through the lecture. He did not hate our answer. I gather my things as the crowd breaks apart. The rest of the day pulls us from one lecture to the other. By the time Soda and I step out of our last class, my shoulders ache. It's been a long day. Oh wait, I was supposed to click, my bad. Oh, never mind. Finally, that was the last one. We stop by a vending machine on the way out. Soda taps a button, and 2 lemon sodas rattle into the tray.
Here you go. It's still your favorite, right?
You remembered. I used to drink this all the time. He cracks his can open with a hiss of carbonation, taking a long sip before looking at his phone.
Oh, shoot. Coding project team's meeting's up already. I totally forgot the time. I'll have to go. Sorry. Normally I'd walk you home. You know that.
No worries. I need to stop by the admin terminal anyway to finish my ID registration. He hesitates a moment longer, as if wanting to argue, then lets out another little laugh and waves it off.
Alright. Just don't vanish on me.
Gotcha.
Text me when you're home safe, yeah?
Will do. With that, he slips into the flow of students heading out. His honey blonde hair disappears into the crowd, leaving me with the quiet hum of evening settling over campus. Oh, is it already night and we're still here? After I finish registering my ID at the administration terminal, most students have already left. The main hallway lights are shut off. The corridor glows faintly under the emergency lighting along the walls, each pool of brightness leaving long shadows between them. My footsteps carry through the empty corridor, sharp against the silence as I make my way toward the exit. I don't like how it's dark and there's no one here, so please don't make me walk in on something, right? Ooh, okay. So it says this plays automatically, so I can't do anything. Following the line of his... Oh! Hey, buddy! So you are still here, Professor Kazuma?
You signed their agreement.
My what?
Do you even know what
My bad, I'm sorry!
you agreed to?
Oh my god, what agreement? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't quite understand. I take a small step back, but his presence follows, his left arm lifts, while I'm pressing fly against the... Captain! Heat crowds in as the space between us shrinks and my back meets the code wall. I can't read it fast, I'm so sorry, guys. My breath hitches.
I thought you'd be more careful. Smarter than letting Cinevis get their hands on
Oh,
your soul
Cinevis. That's...
easily.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't even know who you are. Even though you have a hot-ass voice. His sleeves brush my arm as he leans in.
Really have no idea what you've stepped into.
The agreement. Is that to join the school? Is that what he means? Is there like some hidden clause I don't know about? For a heartbeat, the thread between us pulses. Oh, don't! Get away from me! No! He looks sad as hell too and conflicted. Oh my god. I don't know what I did wrong, bro. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. Not in my ear. What is it? I can't help but stand frozen, my eyes fixed on him, until his eyes lift to meet mine. He looks raw, almost pleading. What is it? You have something else to say? But then he pulls back at once. He smoothed his jacket with a precise tug. Composure snapping back into place. I exhale without meaning to, only to realize I've been holding my breath.
Forgive the manner of my approach. That was inappropriate.
I mean, I'm not gonna stop you if you want to do it again. He slips a card from his jacket and holds it out. I take it without thinking, fingers closing around the card before my mind catches up.
In case anything unusual occurs during your involvement with Cinevis, do not hesitate to contact me. Good evening, miss.
Good evening. Wait. By the time the words leave me, he's already striding toward the exit. His long steps carry him several meters away before I can even think to move. Oh, wait, hold on. Can we talk to him? Go back. Here. Oh, wait. The numbers are kind of weird. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah, the numbers are a bit weird with the saves. Where did my save go? Oh, no. No, it's... Okay, yeah. The saves are a bit weird in this section. I can't just let it in here. Maybe it's better to leave it for now. Nah, I'm gonna approach this man, bro. What do you mean? What contract? Before I even realize it, my legs are already moving, chasing him down the corridor and out through the glass doors. Is he already gone? Do not tell me he's already left. The cool night air rushes against my face as I hurry outside and call after him. I said wait. You can't just act like that and walk away. He slowed down his pace, not enough to look caught off guard, but sufficient for me to close the distance.
Go home. You don't need to involve yourself further.
Yeah, sure. What exactly am I not supposed to involve myself in?
You're a stubborn one.
Doesn't seem like I'm just one to you, though. The corner of his mouth lifts. The shift small but unmistakable. For the first time, he looks almost amused, undeniably so. His head turns at last, eyes cutting to me while we follow the path off campus.
If you're actually as smart as you think you are, you'll stay out of Cinevis matters and do exactly as I told you.
Okay, but why? What's so bad about them? Obviously, big corporation, don't trust them. They're definitely doing something not ethically good, but why me particularly?
Contact me only if something unusual happens. Nothing more.
Mr. Kazuma, there is, in fact, something that feels off, and that's you.
Professor.
My bad.
At the very least.
I'm so sorry, Professor Kazuma. We reach the faculty lot. A reserved space marked with his nameplate. A black sedan waits there, too refined to blend with the rows around it.
Stay focused on your studies. Don't meddle in things beyond your reach, and you'll be fine. Now, excuse me.
Without pause, he unlocks the car and steps inside. The door shuts with a soft thud, leaving me standing in the wash of streetlights. Bruh. Whoa, there he goes. Oh, how is Yuki gonna handle that information?
So, let me get this straight.
Oh, she doesn't look happy.
You sneak into a lecture late, get called out by the professor, and then he corners you in a hallway?
That does sound bad when she repeats it, right? You make it sound worse than it was.
Worse? Babe, that's literally something out of a true crime movie. Or an Otome game.
It definitely is, isn't it?
Don't tell me he left you with some cryptic calling card.
Well, define cryptic. Yuki stares at me for a second, then breaks into a laugh loud enough to draw a glance from the next table.
You're kidding! I if this man doesn't secretly run a shadow organization, I'll eat my apron.
Well, I can't disprove he doesn't. He's a professor, not a supervillain.
Same thing, different PR strategy. Though, I'm not sure he quite got that. Alright, come on. What's his name? Spill.
Lev Kazuma. He's apparently the youngest professor at Red Haven, and...
Wait. Leave Kazuma? As in double espresso?
He comes
no
here?
Small talk, leave Kazuma?
What?
He's one of our regulars. Doesn't even order himself.
Oh my god.
Head. Always takes the same seat in the back. If someone's already there, we're supposed to, you know,
Holy shit!
rearrange the situation.
Okay.
Tall, rich, kind of intimidating. You know what? I take back the true crime bit. We are officially back in Atome territory.
I can't help but laugh. The image fits almost too well. Yuki leans over the table, her eyes gleaming with mischief.
I mean, who could blame him if he got a little distracted? You're kind of unfairly cute when you panic.
Yeah, right. I'm sure that's what he was thinking while interrogating me.
Hey, I'm just saying. Youngest professor on the campus, CEO, jawline sharp enough to cut glass?
Girl.
Girl, I've seen people fall for less.
Damn, that might be me. That might be a call out to me. I laugh and shake my head, fingers curling around the nearly empty cup. The last few drops slide across the bottom as I tilt it absently from the side to side.
Oh, God. Don't tell me you're actually into him. I mean, look, I don't know how to break it to you, but...
What? No, nothing like that. It's just... What he said wasn't exactly flirt material, and... It's not the only weird hallway encounter I've had lately. Another one? That night in the hallway, it didn't feel coincidental. And 2 days later, I found out just how right that feeling was. Was that someone else, or did he corner me again? Or was it Ray? We haven't gotten CG for Ray yet. Oh, Sid Evis. Oh, okay. That's close to when we met up with Yuki herself. I step out of Dr. Shinonome's office into the corridor. Night is settled outside, making the overhead lights feel even brighter. The reception desk down the hall already left empty. Half lost in my thoughts, I only become aware of someone approaching from the opposite direction when they're almost upon me. Is it Takuma? Or someone new?
Miss?
Oh! Oh no, not long hair! Oh, don't do that to me! No. Yes, that is me. Hello. Aziel? My full name? He comes to a smooth stop in front of me. Tall enough that I have to tilt my head back a little more than feels natural, and extends his hand in a courteous gesture, his palm slightly upturned. His dark hair is drawn back neatly, catching the overhead light with a lustrous sheen like silk threads pulled taut.
Aziel Viri.
Aziel, hello?
You could say I oversee this branch of Cenevis.
Oh. It's funny how he's saying it differently compared to our buddy. Okay. This branch? I return the gesture, placing my hand in his. Oh, this plays automatically. Okay. He keeps his gaze closely over mine, his eyes deep and warm brown at the first time. Thread beneath. Oh, so we do have a thread, but it flashes. It's a pleasure.
I make it a point to personally welcome our more interesting participants.
What makes me more interesting? Okay. Interesting. Oh, I see.
Dr. Shinonome speaks very fondly of you, though the data speaks for itself.
He does? That's Takuma, right? I know that's his last name. There's no, like, Father Takuma here or anything.
A link type like yours is not something one encounters often.
I sense something
It would
else.
be wasteful not to give it the attention it deserves.
Okay. What attention is that? He keeps my hand enclosed as he speaks, long enough for the moment to stretch. You can let go now. I suppose I should feel flattered. This is getting a little... The thought slips away mid-formation as the hallway gradually... Oh, is he... Am I drugged? Is he doing something to me?
I hope the sessions haven't been too overwhelming.
Oh, yeah.
The transition into a controlled research environment can be a lot for
His voice definitely sounds more echoed now. Is that on purpose? Somewhere between our hands, a familiar tension stirs. Oh, the us then trembling. Okay. My fingers curl without thinking, tightening around his. Is he doing something to me?
Are you feeling unwell?
Bro, are you doing this? Because you definitely would know, right? The sensation settles into something warm and steady, spreading almost quickly. With it, whatever tension had risen moments ago ebbs, leaving behind a calm. No. I'm alright. I think I didn't drink enough today. Huh. His hand finally withdraws, smooth and unhurried. The absent leaves behind a faint echo of warmth.
Then you should be more mindful of that.
Oh, are you pissed about that?
Regardless, I look forward to working with you. I'm sure you'll find your time here quite rewarding.
Bro, his little, very suspicious man. Looks like we should not really trust him, but I also want you to see what else he's gonna do. Somewhere down the corridor, an office door opens. God, please, Takuma. Dr. Shinome stands halfway in the door, his gaze lowered slightly, hand still at his side, as if he's unsure whether to move at all. My gaze is fixed on Aziel's hand, though the warmth still slowly fades.
Takuma, there you are. I was just explaining how exceptionally rare we both consider her link type to be.
Oh. Huh. What can they do with my link type, though, for research purposes? The praise settles somewhere warm in my chest, soothing in a way I wouldn't expect it to feel. Takuma lifts his head just enough to acknowledge us.
But I won't keep you occupied any longer.
Thank you. He steps aside, clearing the hallway with effortless courtesy. The hallway that opens up before me now appears even colder, like a place I'm reluctant to step into. Thank you. Have a good afternoon.
You as well. Good afternoon, miss.
I walk past him toward the exit, my thoughts trailing behind me as the doors slide open. Only once I'm outside, does a vague sense of dissonance resurface. Heyoka, hello, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. I love I love the whole Red String of Fate concept so much, and I'm very interested how we have 5 potential guys that are connected to us now. Wasn't that strange? The feeling fades before I can pin it down. Is it 5? Yeah, it's 5. Okay, I had to make sure I'm counting properly. Yeah, girl, that was a weird encounter. Very suspicious of Aziel.
Okay. No, that's not funny.
What?
I'm serious. Something about that doesn't sit right with me.
Wow, harsh. Are you impersonating Professor Kazuma now? Yuki doesn't smile, not even a little. He was just being attentive, I guess. That was a bit more compared to other people, but okay. And I probably just stood up too fast or something.
Maybe, but I wouldn't want to be alone with him.
You're really not joking, are you?
No, I'm not.
She studies my face for a moment longer than usual.
Also, drink some water. Seriously, you look spaced out.
I was drinking enough.
And that day too? Did you eat?
I mean, yeah, I think so. It was just a long day.
Did anyone offer you anything there?
Oh shit, did anyone? Yuki, you don't have to educate. Oh, is that what she's insinuating? Someone drugged me? You don't have to educate me about stranger danger.
I'm not. I just want to make sure.
Yeah,
Be
understandable
careful,
though.
especially in places like this.
Even if her concern feels a little too much, I know she's just looking out for me. No, I wasn't offered anything. I was only at Dr. Shinome's office before that, and that's it.
Fine, but still, next time something like that happens, call me.
I gotcha. Now you really do sound like Kazuma. She huffs out a quiet breath, shaking her head.
So, this Dr. Shinonome you mentioned,
Mm-hmm.
is he just as sketchy?
I don't think he is. He's fine. God, no. If anything, he's a little awkward in an endearing way. Like he's not used to human interactions like that, right? Flashback? Ooh, we get more time with him. Okay. Ooh, it was afternoon of that day instead of us leaving. The walk from campus to the Cinevis Research Center takes barely 3 minutes. Pretty convenient, considering I can slip over right after my lectures. The lobby is bright and modern, all white stone and clean lines. As I walk in, a receptionist behind the sleek marble front desk greets me amiably. Good afternoon, miss. Welcome to the Cinevis Research Institute. Do you have an appointment? Yes, under Lottie Starshot, for the link type study. One moment. She scrolls through the monitor in front of her, then gives a small nod. Ah, here you are. You're scheduled in room C12 today. Oh, isn't that usually with Dr. Shinonome? She glances up, seemingly mildly surprised. Is that important? Do you need Dr. Shinonome specifically? No, just asking. It's fine. Then C12 is correct. You can head down the hall and take the elevator to the 3rd floor. I'm halfway to the elevator when someone turns the corner. White coat, white hair, and his thin hollow tablet tucked under one arm.
Miss, you're early. That's good.
Thank you. Yeah, gotta be punctual. Oh, Dr. Shinonome. I was just told to go to C12? He pauses and studies me for a second, then glances at his tablet.
That must be a scheduling error. Your session is with me.
For real, or you just want me to be with you?
Please, this way.
He steps past me and opens the door of his office lab with one quiet motion.
After you.
Okay. Thank you. Interesting. Okay. So this is our session with him. Oh, he got an axolotl! Look at it! It's so chubby! Look at the face! I walk inside, and the door closes softly behind me. The room is exactly like I remember it from the evaluation. Neat and tidy. Except for the desk, where a mix of printouts, notes, and books is spread out all over. Not that I'm in any position to judge, considering what my own desk has looked like ever since university started. But what really draws my attention is the aquarium in the corner of the room, which I very professionally pretended not to stare at last time. With Dr. Shinonome not here yet, I step closer to take a proper look. A pink axolotl drifts lazily through the water, its tiny legs paddling a bit clumsily, while a little school of blue-striped zebrafish weaves around it. Up close, it's even cuter.
It was indeed a switch-up.
I jump. Oh dear. I swear, the door didn't make a sound. To my look, he doesn't seem to notice my little flinch, since he looks partly lost in his own thoughts anyway.
The receptionist seemed unusually abashed when I asked about your room assignment.
Huh. She did have a odd reaction when I wondered why I wasn't with Dr. Shinome like last time.
A more notable reaction than a simple clerical error usually warrants.
Maybe she thought it would annoy you.
Annoy me? No. I merely told her to update the system so your sessions are routed to my room.
Oh. No wonder she looked embarrassed. She got both of us requesting the same thing back to back.
Anyway, you like the axolotl?
Yeah, it's cute. Does it have a name?
No. She's the only one in the tank, so there's no risk of confusing her with anyone else.
Okay, but you can still give her a name. That's a very interesting way to think about that and not give her a name. It doesn't matter if she's the only one in the tank. It's like affectionate, right? It looks you got something to call her besides axolotl.
Also, axolotls don't respond to names. the
You're
way a dog
killing
or a
me.
cat would.
Oh, you're being so clinical about this. It's so weird, but it's not like he's doing this out of harshness. It's just he's stating a fact and there's no reason to really name it. He sees no need to do that. That is interesting. Okay, that kind of gives us a look into how he thinks about things and perceives the world. Huh.
They can perceive low-frequency sounds through vibrations in the water, but their recognition abilities are limited, mostly to scent and simple visual cues. Meaning, she most certainly wouldn't know about it.
You're killing me, bro. At least give her a name, something stupid like Pinky or Chubby. Somehow, right? That's both logical and a little sad. But he keeps saying she. That's unexpectedly adorable. I'm sure she's perfectly happy with that one then. For a moment, he watches the axolotl drift through the water. A small, unguarded smile crosses his face before he turns back toward the desk. It does seem he really cares about her, though. He gestures to the seat across from him. I sit, and the tablet's interface tilts slightly. Its display splitting into labeled sections on its own.
Before we continue, let me confirm your current classification. Link types are currently categorized across 3 dimensions: direction of influence, modality, and volitional control.
He glances at the tablet, though it seems more like a courtesy than necessity.
Based on your evaluation, your link type is marked as bidirectional, perceptive, and passive. Does that alignment match with your own experience?
Yeah, sounds right. I don't manipulate anything. I just see things, and only in connection to other people.
To the individual you're interacting with?
Not exactly. It's more contextual. If there's something meaningful between us, the thread appears. If not, nothing. He nods slightly. The tablet logs it in neat, shimmering glyphs.
Since when have you been able to perceive it?
For as long as I can remember. I thought everyone saw them until I was maybe 8?
That's common. In families without existing link types, early manifestations often go unnoticed or dismissed as imagination. Education systems don't cover the topic in enough depth either. It's only natural to treat one's own perception as objective reality until proven otherwise.
He really is a pro at turning one simple question into a whole lecture.
Do you perceive it constantly?
Not consciously. They're always there, but I usually tune them out. It's like your own nose, I guess.
Your nose?
Yeah, it's always in your field of vision, technically, but your brain just filters it out. The thread feels like that. They only stand out when something draws attention to them.
I see.
His eyes flick briefly to the tablet before returning to me.
Do you perceive threads between third parties?
I don't think so. At least I never noticed anything like that. If it happened, I'm pretty sure I would have seen it.
If you ever notice anything like that, feel free to bring it up.
If he means third parties, I'm assuming he's saying, like, do I see a thread between 2 separate people and not me included into it? But as far as we know, the threads we only seen are the ones connected to us and someone else.
Otherwise, any irregularities, Flickering,
Mm-hmm.
incomplete manifestations?
Yes, with Ray. And was it Aziel? Did we see that also? I know with Ray, we had to squint to look properly. Irregularities. I mean, there are things. Ray's thread is strange. It's sometimes the thread feels stronger or more present than it should. Ooh, are we gonna lie? I feel like let's not lie. There we go. Okay, let's do... If it really was an anomaly, he should probably know at least about the thing that was going on with Ray. Maybe one thing, actually. There was a moment where the thread felt off.
Off in what way?
With one of my classmates. It kind of flickered, like it was there for a second, then gone when I focused on it. His brow shifted, barely a millimeter.
Interesting. We'll note that as a one-time irregularity for now, and check whether it stabilizes or repeats later. That covers everything we need for today.
He reaches for the tablet, glances once at the finalized readout, and clicks the display into standby before setting it aside. I wonder, he must have a link type too, right? May I ask you something? He pauses, with an expectant look on his face, as he's waiting for me to continue. What's your link type? A brief pause follows, like he's considering how much to say. Ooh.
Other-directed, perceptive, passive.
Okay. He's not telling us directly what it is. Passive, so it's not something he can really do. What does other-directed mean? Perceptive, okay. So it's similar to mine.
No. The classification system describes functional parameters, not experimental similarity.
Huh. But you see things too, right? Oh, that's probably what perceptive is, my god.
In a manner of speaking.
Huh.
But it's not something I usually discuss in details with participants.
My bad. Oh, that makes me so curious about everyone else now, about what their link types might be, and how it will affect the story. Right. That was probably a bit too personal. I really shouldn't be this curious, but I am.
No, it's a reasonable question.
Huh. Nah, his face, his expression definitely has a bit of that kind of shade where he doesn't really want to talk about it.
I just prefer not to bias your self-assessment by going too much into my own perception.
Oh! So what does your link type say about me? Something is going on here. He studies me for a moment.
But we're essentially finished for today, so it won't interfere. Put simply, I perceive emotional states as color auras surrounding the person.
Oh my god, that's gonna come back to bite me in the butt, isn't it? So he basically reads people like open books. Goodbye, privacy. However, that sounds beautiful. Your world must be incredibly colorful.
In theory, yes. But outside of these auras, my vision is monochromatic.
What? Really? You can't see in color? Oh, I didn't realize that. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to pry. His gaze shifts slightly, like he's trying to reconcile the color he's seeing with the apology I just offered.
Most people would be curious.
Bro, I'd feel so bad if you told me all this information. There's a brief pause, then he straightens a little.
If you don't have any further questions, we're done for today.
Yep, I'ma just leave. I feel so bad for prying. Bro. No, that's all. Thank you.
I'll see you at your next appointment then.
I gave him a small nod, stand up, and head for the door. Bro, I feel so bad. Oh my god. Girl, save me from what I just did.
You're right. The way you tell it, he's just nerdy doctor awkward. Not run for your life awkward.
See? I told you.
And he has a link type too, you said?
Yeah, he sees emotions as colors. But I feel like seeing them and knowing what to do with them are two really different things. Not that he doesn't understand them, just not always on a personal level.
Huh. So he's missing the field experience.
I guess you could say it's like that. Though honestly, that might not even be a bad thing for his job.
True. Objectivity can be useful. But you could also, you know, teach him how...
Girl, what? No, let's not go there. Excuse me? Who's the doctor here? Yuki snorts, the tension between us finally dissolving into easy laughter. When it fades, she grows quieter, her gaze drifting to the side.
You know, if anyone's going to notice something off about that weird guy you mentioned earlier, it's probably him. Might be worth asking him sometime.
Yeah, maybe. The cafe has grown noticeably busier, the clatter of dishes and hum of conversation rising as the late lunch visitors start to roll in. Oh, you gotta go back to work? I think so. Yuki checks the time on her phone, her shoulders sinking slightly.
My break's almost over.
Already?
Unfortunately, duty calls.
She starts stacking the empty cups and glances at me once more before standing up.
So, you're going straight home?
Yeah, Mira says she's making katsudon for lunch.
Of course she is. Mira's katsudon should be illegal.
You've had it like twice.
And I still think about it.
She pulls me into a quick hug. I'll send you a picture later.
You're evil.
I'm gonna send a picture of me eating it too, girl. She squeezes my arm once more before heading back toward the counter, already slipping back into work mode. I wave a quick goodbye before heading out, the bell above the door chiming softly behind me. Are we gonna meet anyone else, perhaps? There is a comfort in knowing that some bonds exist beyond words. That not every connection needs to be understood right away. And somewhere beneath all of it, I can still feel the thread still there, waiting for fate to unfold. Oh, is that the end of the Divo? I think we reached the end. Ah, we reached the end of the Divo, man. Oh, that was so good. Okay. Gosh, I really love meeting all of the different love interests. I definitely have lots of words. Oh man. What do you mean it's the end already? All right, everyone. That was the demo to Redline String of Fate. And that kinda sorta looks like Azio, but I can't be sure. The same long hair and red eyes. And now let me just look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, the 5 strings. Okay. Wow, I really enjoyed that. I love the love interest so far. Soda, the childhood friend that we reconnected with, bro is so bubbly. He was like a little puppy to us when we were younger. I don't think, did it talk about his thread? I cannot remember, unfortunately. But we definitely had to have a thread between him. We've known him for so long. Since he's back in our life, we have some of the same coursework, so we can see each other basically every day in university, so that's good. Ray, the string with him is a very faint flicker that we can barely see ourselves unless we try and focus, and then it's just gone. So I'm not sure why that is there, but we're gonna have some sort of big connection with him later. Maybe it'll strengthen the more we hang out with him and do our coursework with each other. Kiev, Liev? How do you say his name? L-E-I-V. Liev? I'm probably saying that completely wrong. We have a string with him, but ours signifies that we've known him for a while and have a deeper connection. But we have no memory or recognition of who he is. And he definitely knows us too when we cornered us in the hallway of our university, saying how we signed a contract and we're working together with Sin Evis. He definitely does not trust Sin Evis for whatever reason. There's definitely something shady going there. But I'm wondering if the contract he's talking about is with our application to sign up to like join the school or anything like that, because we definitely talked about our link type on our application, and now we're working with St. Evis and they're doing like research with our link type with Shinonome. Shinonome doesn't seem like a bad person. I feel like I can trust him. He's more of not used to his emotions or helping other people out with their emotions. But we're gonna see him definitely a lot. I'm not sure how often we go to see him for our whole link type session. I'm gonna say maybe once a week is good, so it's easier to give like status reports about what's happened or how it's changed and stuff like that. Aziel, we definitely do not trust him. Definitely has an ulterior motive. We could not trust this man at all, but I'm very curious to see how his story will go. He works with St. Evis, works under Shinonome. Our link type is interesting compared to others, even though it's more of passive and only really affects people who has a connection with us. So what is it about our link type that makes it more interesting than others? I wish I knew other people's link types besides Shinonome, so we can have more of an idea of how ours is different compared to others. Shinonome and MC's link type is passive. It's something we can't control, it just happens. So what about people whose link type is not passive, something they can do themselves and control? Oh yeah, really enjoying this so far. Leah, for obvious reasons, is my favorite. I am in love with his voice. Oh my god. Bro can get it. I am so excited for this one. As I said before, there are links in my description. My head is in the way, but there is a Kickstarter campaign going on right now. It ends August 31st. We have about 19 days until then. Definitely check it out and back it if you're financially able to. If not, just even sharing the Kickstarter is really great. They have met their first goal and they're going all the way towards the different stretch goals. And one of them is fully funding a fully voiced game. And I would love that so much. Hearing Leo speak the whole time will make my day. So definitely check it out. There are links to the itch.io, Twitter page, Steam. If you are on Steam, don't forget to wishlist it. I definitely did before stream. Next stream should be Saturday. It's a question mark on that. I might have to take my cat to the vet Saturday and I don't know what time, if I can make an appointment. So just putting that out there. But if I am streaming Saturday, I will be playing Yoko no Hanashi. It is a first-person escape game with yanderes. I thought that would be so fun to do, actually escaping from the yandere or possibly giving in to him. Please pray for me as I try to escape and find my way out. But that is it for today's stream. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys all later. Bye bye!